Hello, folks! Once again, I am Xyzopher KQ's from Muggington. And you are trapped in my web of lies and deceit. That's not actually true, but it is funny, so I'm gonna leave it like that. So, yeah, this is, more Ihatovo Monogatari. And did the chat box drift off center again? One moment, please. A little bit? Oh well. Hello, welcome, and greetings. Today we've got more in the stories of Ihatovo. It's the most Tovo you're going to have all day. And I am pretty much all set up for it. Last time, we went through 4 chapters. I have no idea how long this game is. I have no idea how many chapters we're gonna have. I have no idea how much story there's gonna be. Probably quite a lot. But I'm here for it too. It's a good tune. Good, very good. I keep saying that, and eventually it's gonna stop being true. Like, eventually, I'm gonna run out of interest in Falcom music, and then I will die. Surely, I will die. But no, Ys 10 is apparently out in Japan. It's allegedly pretty good. I haven't read any real reviews. I haven't read any, I haven't really read anything about it, but people do seem to like it, and that is good. Sometime I will end up playing Ys 9, but it'll definitely be after Wild Arms is done. And Wild Arms 3 should take us through the end of the year. Easily. It should be a couple of months, actually. And, as I mentioned before, there's no voting, because, I'm going to be doing a holiday hidden object game special. And after that, I am doing kind of an Ask Me Anything. What's it? Ys Empires. That sounds very close to Ys Strategy, which was a DS game that was not exactly well received, I'm afraid. So I think they'd be unlikely to do anything quite like that again. Rather concerning, honestly, but there was a DS RTS game based on Ys, and it was allegedly really bad. I don't know why. I don't do RTS games. I'd like to find a review of it that isn't just, like, incoherent screeching. But I'm not sure I ever will. Hello, Shateri. See you're turning up early today. Please, as a fox, protect yourself. Do not die in a fairy tale. As what killed the RTS genre? The Ice Age. No, the RTS genre never died. The RTS genre never died, I'm sorry. It just got really crappy for a while. Like, for a while, all that was coming out was weird European, hyper management RTS games where you just have to, like, manage everything in the most micro of ways. And now, you know, RTS games are coming out kind of normally again. Which is nice, I suppose, if you like those. And it is time. Wow, that really snuck up on me. So we're just gonna go over here. And I'm gonna bring you guys down here. And I'm gonna wonder why it keeps resetting the size of my emulator window every time I adjust it. Because, what the fuck, man? That's not what I want. One sec while I make sure this is okay. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay. Ah. So, we're picking this game up again, which means I'm not reading the introductory text. Lock and maybe something went weird because my Windows update. Oh, it wasn't a Windows update. It was just a Firebot and a small OBS update that I must have missed somewhere. On with the stories of Ihatovo, from Chapter 5. I do not remember what we were... I think we were just waking up. And yeah, that guy who was complaining about how little money he was making left. I guess some people just don't want to stay in Ihatovo. It's so cold, you'd never guess it's actually summer. I guess that's why everyone in town is feeling a bit down. Everyone at the Kensington Hotel keeps this motto in mind. Always prioritize hospitality for our guests. I do not get this man at all. Good thing I chased off the frogs. I don't know if I got all the frogs. I think this was the building. I'm off to another country, the Cairo Brigade leader. Oh, alright. It's fair. I heard the Cairo Brigade leader is going to start up his business again. In another country? Closed for training. Oh, the cat office is training now. That's... I wonder what the hell they're training in. It's cold out now, even though it's summer. The crops won't grow well in this kind of climate. Oh well, that's not really my problem. They hired a new kitten. Great. The cinema's showing a Chaplin film now. It's been showing that film for weeks. Is it still the same one? So it is. I'm really glad about pixel art Chaplin. I'm glad he's here. You know... Did you see the Chaplin film? Oh yeah, it was hilarious. People need to see it, even if they have to borrow money to go. You're with me on that, right? How do you finance a movie ticket? It's surprisingly cool, even though it's summer. Ah, hello, Ernest. Let's, Kenji sent a letter. Oh, he's not dead! He's been running about, trying his best to support the local farmers. Kenji's gonna meet with Bud Gusto at the Ihatovo Volcanic Research Facility. Oh, what? Where is the facility? It's north of the Earth God's Forest. Although he hadn't said anything about a journal being there, I decided to go to the Volcanic Research Facility. I figured I should head over to the village where it was located. Volcanic Research Facility! You found a third journal. I'm glad to hear it, but right now I'm worried about how cold it is. Are we gonna have to sacrifice a fox to the volcano god? Can we do a little dance around the volcano's caldera and throw somebody in? Will it be you? Will it be you? Everyone's all shaken up because it's so cold. I guess it won't be you. Yeah, the volcanic research. I guess there is a volcano out there. I sure didn't notice. The volcanic research facility is on the northern side of town. Well, let's talk around a bit first, see what's up. This cold summer is really gonna harm our crops. It's hard to believe it's summer. We haven't had a summer this cold for 15 years. Volcano Fox sounds like a sweet Sona. It sounds kind of like an off-brand Pokemon. Oh, the Lava Lamp Vixen? Circuit 4. Yeah, I knew her for a while. Post-Vixen. I still kind of know her. I'm, like, on her Mastodon friends list. We don't really talk much, but I'm gonna marry Bud when I grow up. The head of the volcanic research facility is a young man named Bud Lee Gusco. Bud Gusco over at the volcanic research facility has a sister, you know? I mean, I don't identify as like a post-furry myself, honestly. I'm just a furry, thank you. But I do know quite a few, I guess. This is a volcanic research facility. We can't just let anyone go inside. Well, I'm very polite. Will you please let me in? No? Well, screw you then. I hope you die. I hope your family dies. My husband is over at the port doing some maintenance on the ship there. There's a visitor at the volcanic research facility. I hear he's a poet. Oh sure, they'll let a poet in, but not a random traveler in a green overcoat. I'm a sailor. I can help you out if you'd like to head over to Carbonado Island. Well, what could possibly happen to us that would be bad on Carbonado Island? I guess I can't go yet. Post-furry was kind of a is this really the thing to talk about during this game? Yeah, why not? It was kind of a movement that was like, we've had realistic furries, let's have really unrealistic furries, like robots and lava lamps and cartoons and weird scribble people and all. And the reason the post-furry movement sort of stopped is that they won. We have all of those things now. They're very common. I'm Nelly. Bud, who works at the volcanic research facility, is my brother. Okay. And you're not gonna let me in. Yeah, they pretty much won. That's it. There's probably more to it. I was not, as I say, I was not, like, closer into the movement or anything, but I found it very interesting. And, you know, I definitely back their cause. There should be more variety. Bud Gusco is a hard-working and kind-hearted kind of guy. Well, I mean, I could look into the Wiki for article, but I'm kind of playing a video game right now. Bud Gusco has a sister, yeah. There has to be some flag to flip here. Dr. Kubo, who works at the Ihatovo Agricultural School, is deeply respected at the Volcanic Research Facility. Oh, right, for Aaron, yeah. For anybody watching the VOD, if you're interested in post-furries, I don't know why you're here, but thank you. Let's go check in at the agricultural school, then. Maybe something will actually be happening there. Like, I know that I upload my VODs on YouTube, and sometimes I wonder, like, what do you normal YouTube people think about this? Are any of you YouTubers normal? Please leave me a comment and let me know about your normality level. I'm very interested in it, and how I can help reduce it. The weather's been strange this year. Sure has. Oh, he's not teaching for a change. We have to do something about this summer being so cold. The quickest solution would be to increase the amount of carbon dioxide gas in the atmosphere. Oh yeah, that won't lead to any problems. But how could we do such a thing? Do you have any business here? What? You want to meet with Bud Lee Gusto? What sort of business do you have with Bud? Oh, you want to meet with Kenji. You mean Kenji over at the RC Society. Bud often asks him for advice. Kenji's always experimenting with making new types of fertilizers and new ways of growing plants. He does a lot of work leading the agricultural community in Ihatovo. I heard he and Bud have been collaborating on some sort of project recently. Oh, Kenji should be over at the Volcanic Research Facility now, but the security guard might give you trouble. Here, I'll write up an introduction for you. You'll be able to meet with him right away. I obtained an introduction from Dr. Kubo. Should I go with this? The introduction from Dr. Kubo? I held it in my hands. I can't read that, like, I held it in my hands line without imagining, like, Indiana Jones. Like, I had it, Marcus! It was in my hands! Detonate a volcano to save his own electricity bill? Well, you know, it would work. That's geothermal power. Geothermal power is, it's geo and it's thermal. That's magma, baby. I handed over Dr. Kubo's introduction. You're an acquaintance of Dr. Kubo, I see. Please, go on inside. What's this? I can't look at it. You have an introduction from Dr. Kubo? What brings you here, then? You heard that Kenji was here, you just missed him. He headed back to the RC Society. This cold summer has to change soon. If not, we're gonna have trouble growing enough food to keep everyone fed. The situation isn't dealt with, things will end up just like they did 15 years ago. There would be a lot of orphans all throughout Ihatovo. I'll do whatever I can to stop that from happening. Alright, yeah, we're gonna make a bunch of orphans. That's bad. Okay. Well, let's head back to the RC Society and see, you know, how he leaves. Because he's going to leave. Dr. Kupo. That just makes me think of Dr.
You ready
Bog.
to make some bad choices?
Oh, thank you, Serious Song. I'm glad that, You chose to make the absolutely terrible choice of giving me money. 18 months, man, that is a lot of months. Ihatovo to you too, though. Alright. Are we gonna get to meet him here? Genji dropped by this morning and cheered us all up. No, we are not. He should be visiting another village right about now. Genji's been running around trying his best to support the local farmers. Great. Cool. Genji left a letter here for you. Here, read it. I took a look at the letter. Please excuse this letter out of the blue. I am Kenji Miyazawa. Thank you for collecting 3 of my journals. Keep them with you for the time being. If you're able to find all 7 of them, bring them with you to the RC Society. I appreciate it. P.S. Please offer some assistance to Bud Lee Guzco if you would. He's been working very hard for the people of Ihatovo. Ah yes, that beautiful poetic language he's so famous for. Obvious in this letter. Maybe it's just, a very dry translation, I don't know. Well, let's go see Bud again. We were, after all, asked explicitly to help him out. I don't think we're ever going to see Professor Ursus Salacious again. I think he is gone and out of the story. Maybe he'll come back and get the fire shell at some point, but... Oh, hey guys. The 2 of us are actually conducting an investigation. We're trying to come up with a way to warm up the Ihatovo area. Dr. Kubo had a very interesting theory. He figured if we could increase the amount of atmospheric carbon dioxide gas, we could increase the temperature. Yes, but the real question here is how we could go about doing that. We're really gonna do this, are we? We're gonna implement, localized global warming. I want to remind you again that most of Kenji's stories were written between, the late 1800s and 1930s. So, Dr. Kubo, I was thinking, if we set up explosives at the volcano on Carbondale Island, couldn't we get it to erupt carbon dioxide gas into the atmosphere? Thank you for calling it, Ernest. Yes, I was considering that idea as well. But somebody would have to stay at the crater to handle the detonation. It would be extremely dangerous. The lava flow would make it very difficult to escape. Difficult, yes, but not impossible. I think we have no choice but to give it a try. We have no choice but to stick a bunch of dynamite into an active volcano and set it off. There's just no other options. There's nothing else we can do. Does this count as, early science fiction? And as the head of this volcanic research facility, I feel like this is something I need to do. I don't want the same thing that happened 15 years ago to happen again. Everyone who suffered and died, all the kids who lost their parents. I don't want anyone else to go through what Nellie and I went through. You lost your parents back then, didn't you, Bud? I see. I'll try to think of a safe way to see this plan through. The 2 men allowed me to work as an assistant, and go along with them to Carbonado Island. And the day came when we were all set to leave. So I headed to Nellie's house, the meeting place. Nellie's house? Who the fuck is Nellie? Oh, Nellie is his sister. Right, right. Nellie is Bud's sister. So, okay, cool. I can do this. I couldn't figure out who Nellie was. Ah, the cat club is still closed for training. Cat office, excuse me. It's not a club. It's a respectable business. Full of cats. Okay, The sailor was preparing the ship. That's what sailors do, kid. Where did she live? At this rate, we won't be able to grow any crops. But no, I don't think a greenhouse can feed, like, an entire island's worth of people, you know? My husband is repairing the ship over at the harbor. My dad's going to Carbonado Island. It's the perfect weather to go sailing. We've got a clear view of Carbonado Island. Alright, well, I just need to find Nellie's house now. I know she lives in this town, so that narrows down the number of potential homes I can walk into. Bud and Nellie lost their parents during the famine 15 years ago. And trying to find the place is, Oh, to Carbonado Island? Well, take care. Thanks. I can tell you're concerned. Apparently you don't know what we're gonna do there. I don't think this is Nellie's place. This cold summer is really gonna harm the crops, yeah. She doesn't live in this town, right? Like, I found her once. You're going to Carbonara Island. It's coated in egg yolks. Delicious. Welcome, sir. Are they waiting here, maybe? They are not? Where does she live? I found her once. It's not this house. There's nothing up there. There's nothing. It's this house down here. Frick. Dr. Kubo and Bud are waiting in the ship. You should go there now. God. Whoops. I was just there. Event flags. Go on then. And take care out there. Look out for my brother, please. Don't worry, I'm pretty sure your brother's gonna die. Alright, let's be on our way. Nellie saw us all off to Carbonado Island. After we reached Carbonado Island, we headed to the crater. We've arrived safely at Carbonado Island. But blowing up this crater is going to be a lot harder than I thought it would be. Someone will have to stay here to make sure the crater gets destroyed. Go ahead and leave this to me, Dr. Kubo. I'll flip the switch. What? I'll be fine. Somebody's gotta do this. Then I will do it. You can't. You're not as fast on your feet as I am. Just leave it to me. Okay. I'll go along with your plan, but you should be all the more careful. We left everything to Bud and got a safe distance away from the island. Be careful. Yes, just leave it to me. Now, Bud just comes off devoid of any context from the story. Bud comes off as a suicidal orphan trying to do his best. Like, seriously, all he's done... We have to blow up the volcano, and it has to be me. Is he going to be like a human sacrifice for him? Is he deliberately doing this? I can't tell. I can handle this on my own. Get to a safe distance in the meantime. What is minimum safe distance from a volcano? Presumably not on the island. So, I'll be waiting right here. All he can do is wait, huh? You want to go back for the time being? We headed back to the village and waited for the sound of the explosion. We'll head back to pick up Bud once smoke starts rising from the crater. Doctor, where's my brother? He stayed behind on Carbonado Island. What? Somebody had to stay to flip the switch, but there's no need to worry. We only used a small amount of explosives. Oh yeah, you're only gonna blow up the volcano with a little... What is this? Twinge TNT. We might not have used enough explosives to trigger a full eruption, but we couldn't put Bud's life at risk. It's just about time for the explosion. The explosion was far too big! Did Bud add explosives after we left the island? Carbonado Island is... We can't save him! Considering the explosion was as big as it was, he had to have been caught in the blast. He wanted to be sure he'd save everyone. He knew he had to make the volcano erupt. And he gave his life to see that mission through. Oh, Bud. I wish you had a personality so I could grieve you. Carbonado Island's volcano had erupted, spewing carbon gas into the atmosphere. It spread across the skies over Ihatovo. Bud Lee Gusco had saved everyone at the cost of his own life. Several days later, Nellie had come to pay me a visit. I found this while I was going through my brother's things. It was a journal. I want you to have it. Thank you so much for everything. I took the journal. To my surprise, it was one of Kenji's journals. I obtained the Journal of Ceremonial Laws. The explosion at Carbonado Island caused the temperature to go up at the next sunrise. The people of Ihatovo calmed down and their lives became peaceful again. That fall, Ihatovo was blessed with a bigger harvest of crops than usual. The moral of the story is... kill yourself for farming. Chapter 6, Ozbel and the Elephants. Okay, this has potential. I saw another guest enter the room next door. A woman? Oh my god, it's a woman! Hello there. It's my first time in town. I'm a woman. I came to see the music festival that'll happen next month. Thank you, woman NPC. The Kensington Hotel treats every guest as a special one. I think I caught a cold. My throat is acting up. Well, a volcano did just go off. Maybe it's the ashes. And, gases released into the atmosphere. You wanna... I can't imagine a more relaxing sort of day than this. Alright. The ashes, the gashes, the flames. It's almost time for the Ihatovo Music Festival. Are they still running that Chaplin movie? There's a romantic film showing now, and it really hits home. Oh, a romance. What do they got on? Damn, come up for air! Okay. Good movie. Yeah, a romance. It's lovely music, though, so I'm prepared to buy that. Alright, let's see what's happening at the RC Society. Yeah, this was before the Hays Code. Ihatovo is gonna be nice and warm thanks to Bud Gusko. He saved the farmers and everyone else in this town, too. Probably about time for Kenji to head back home. Okay, when is he coming home? Where are you going? When are you coming home? I see. Bodily Gusko stayed behind on Carbonado Island. We lost a good man. I still care more about the fox than I do about Bud. I'm sorry. Bud was kind of like a cardboard cutout with protagonist written on it. The fox had hopes and aspirations. There's a forest where elephants live, west of Ihatovo. Have you ever seen elephants before? No, I've never seen an elephant, not in my life. Well, you should definitely go and see them. Alright. Oh, sure, I've seen elephants. I saw one in the 15 seconds that I was here. That's so. I still haven't seen them yet. I've got some new information for you, yeah? You know Mr. Osbel, the most prestigious merchant in Ihatovo, yeah? He's got quite a collection of journals, yeah? He lives just west of the village, yeah? I decided to pay a visit to Mr. Osbel's home. And let's go see what Osbel has to do with, elephants. Or what elephants have to do with Osbel. What any of that has to do with the price of tea. I'll be damned, that's an elephant saw, right? Working in the field is a tough job, you know. We're sorting all the crops that were harvested here. There aren't enough workers here. It makes everyone's job harder. Ah, staffing problems. I would make a joke, but I really just can't. Yeah, this elephant music is like Castlevania music. Hello there! I'm a white elephant. It's fun seeing everyone work, isn't it? Are you the one they keep having parties for? I'm Osbel, the richest man in Ihatovo. Got any ideas about how to make some money? How are things going in town? Hey, sorry, but could you go and have a talk with Leo Nosht for me? Maybe see if he has any good ideas? Yeah, I'm not the villain. I am making assumptions based entirely on his character portrait. The man of the house is quite a talented salesman. This is the Osbel estate. Okay, yeah, I figured that out. The elephant in the room is outside the room right now. Please come back later. Oh, there's a side path down here. Why? Oh, hello, other elephants. You'd better watch out for yourself around that Osbel fellow. We elephants have the strength of 20 horses. Hey, hello there. Oh, we have white elephant and we have black elephant. My friend, the white elephant, is the highly curious sort. They're the type that would bend over backwards to help somebody in need. And we have gray elephant, and we have marginally less gray elephant. Okay. But yeah, back to the information office. Nothing additional to say, okay. Impugning his character? Oh no, I would never. I would never impugn the character of the richest man in Ihatovo. I might call him a bastard, but that's not really an impugnation of character. You saw an elephant at Mr. Osbel's house. Oh, a white one. How rare. What? Is there any way to make some money off it? Did Mr. Osbel ask about that? I don't think it would be that simple. And then he doesn't have anything else to say. Yeah, a rare elephant. How could we possibly make money off it? You're gonna sell this thing for parts, aren't you? The Cairo Brigade leader came back. He what? We gotta see this. As soon as this child is done clipping through my legs. The Cairo Brigade leader has grand reopening. Thanks to you, I was able to reopen my shop. The Cairo Brigade leader sure makes some tasty drinks. Osbel's got a rare hobby, collecting rare journals. I can't stand Osbel. Make yourself at home. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm just gonna head off. Even the frogs don't like Osbel. That's a thing. What did I do besides drive him off in the first place? I guess I gave him a second chance. Oh, look, the white elephant's gone. Let me tell you what happened. A white elephant suddenly came out of the forest and showed up here at my home. At first, I was a little scared, but I talked with it for a while. It got it to help me out with a bit of work. It seemed to enjoy doing the work, so I thought to myself, you know, I can make good use of this animal. I can't believe my luck. I can earn plenty of money by putting that elephant to work. Obble or Obbler? Oh, huh. Interesting. 1 letter off Robert. You know, I actually would have missed that. I actually would have not thought about it at all. Is the elephant at work in the barn where nobody can see it? Yeah. I drank water 50 times today. Hey, yo, so did I. Nothing makes me happier than a hard day's work.
Ice is frozen water.
Water is delicious. What an impressive man ordering that huge elephant around. Still, I gotta admit, that hard-working elephant makes my own job a lot easier. The elephant helps me out in many ways. I really appreciate it. The work started getting finished faster than ever once the elephant arrived. Let's go check in the forest with the other elephants. Yep, I'm pretty sure this elephant is gonna work itself to death, and he's just gonna be like, oh well, I need a new elephant. If the moral of this story isn't rare things mean nothing in the hands of the rich, I will write it. You better watch out for yourself around that Ozbell, Solo. Yeah, I think this is the same. Horses? Horses. Hey, hello there. Hey, hello there. Okay. Can I just walk out the back now? Hey, hello there. I mean, to me personally, the moral of this story, no matter what, is always going to be rare things mean nothing in the hands of the rich. By the way, could you help me out? Could you go into town and look for a tin plate clock? You're not gonna let me get away with saying no and progressing the plot, so yeah. I wanted that tin plate clock for the elephant as a present. You're getting the elephant like a clock? The white elephant lives in the shed now. That elephant is huge. It scares me. Are we teaching the elephant the concept of time? We are young and life is long, and there is time to kill today. And then one day you find 10 years have got behind you. No one told you when to run. You missed starting gun. Have you heard anything about the Venusian Band? They're the only professional band in this town. The what? You can hear them performing at the cinema. Are they from Venus? You know, when I got my little, Twitch recap thing, that icon was already on my, like, most used icons list. I don't think he has a clock. Who in town would have a clock? Oh, the Cairo Brigade leader is back, yeah. Stovecat? Do you own a clock? You want to know about Mr. Ozbell? Just a moment, you know. Well, word is he's the kind of man who'll do anything for money, you know. Oh, that's all you got? Okay. Clock. Who? I haven't met anybody who it seems like they would own a clock in this entire town. You want a tin plate clock? If that's the case, I think the Cairo Brigade leader might be able to help you out. Oh. I just didn't know to ask him. Yeah, this game is a study in event flags. 10-plate clock. I have a junk one if you don't mind. Yeah, sure. It's hung up outside the shop. I'd be glad to wash my hands of it, so please take it. It's hung up outside the shop. It's hung up outside the is it? Is it really? Is it really for true? Are you absolutely positive? Let me know whenever you need anything. Maybe we're just gonna take it as read that I have the clock now. Maybe it's that's it. It's nice and warm and everyone's feeling fine. Woof, woof. Everyone's feeling well. It's hung up outside the shop. No, it isn't. Maybe if I go back to the, no, I really don't know. It's hung up outside the graphical interface. Maybe, 10-plate clock. Talk to the Cairo Brigade leader. I am gonna real quick check game facts. Because, I actually do not see the thing. Okay, yep, there is one guide. We are in chapter 6. It is, in fact, hung up outside the graphical interface. It's... yeah, here it is! There's a 10-plate clock sitting behind the Cairo Brigade leader's shop. I'll take it. And I'll put it in my hands, because you have to do that. And now we'll go take it back and, we'll see if Osbel, like, wants it or whatever. Even though it's literal trash. Are you too rich to accept trash? Let's find out. You found the clock? I handed over the clock. Thanks for helping me out. I'll give this 10-plate clock to the White Elephant as a present. We're launching his rap career. He looks fly as hell. I'll just attach it to a 100-kilogram chain first. Now it won't be able to run away. That elephant is as good as mine. Still, I should really err on the side of caution. Can I ask you for one other thing? Could you go and search for a big set of shoes in town? Find some shoes big enough for an elephant to wear. I'll leave the shoes to you. Get the biggest set you can find. If you can't find any, just try to get a suitable replacement. Don't worry, sir. I will get you the biggest clown shoes in the world. You fucking clown. Do we have the option not to do that? I imagine not if we want to progress the plot. This seems pretty... This entire thing has been pretty well on rails. You want shoes for an elephant? I don't know where you'd ever find shoes that big. Like, I'm 90% sure if we say no at any point here, it's gonna be like, oh, well, come back when you're willing to do it. Apparently, Fazello at the RC Society has a very interesting skill. They say he can make pretty much anything out of paper mache, yeah? Paper shoes. You want shoes made out of paper mache? Big ones? Sure thing. I'll have 4 shoes made and ready for you tomorrow. I decided to stay in town until tomorrow. And the following day. Alright, let's go pick up our jumbo-sized shoes. Bonk. Yeah, I 100% 100% expect somebody to be dead by the end of this. Probably the elephant. Maybe also Osbel, if we're lucky. They're ready for you here. Please take them with you. I obtained the red paper mache shoes. I held it in my hand. I put 4 red paper mache shoes on my hand at once. Did you know that I am an avatar of Vishnu? I have 18 arms. It's a little known fact. Alright, here's some shoes, my dude. Do you want a suggestion where you can put them? Did you find the shoes? I handed over the set of red paper mache shoes. Thank you very much. The elephant will be so pleased to have these shoes. I'll add some extra weight to them, how about that? I'll work it even harder tomorrow. You are a Captain Planet villain, you know that? Oh, I am tired, Santa Maria. Nina Pinta. Why are we swearing in Spanish? Don Cheadle's Captain Planet on this guy. That would be nice. Like, I don't know about plunder, but this guy is definitely looting. You better watch out for yourself. You have anything to say? Hey! Hello there! Hey! Hello there! Okay. He's really just happy to be here, I guess. Is there anyone else I can talk to? Not here. Can I talk to these guys? The elephant only got to eat 5 bales of hay today, but it's still working hard. truth is, Osbel has made a lot of money using that elephant. I had guessed, man. That elephant really looked like it was having a hard time today. Do we leave? Or... 7 days have passed. Is the elephant doing okay? One night I decided to pay a visit to Osbel's house. Going to guess no? I'm in so much pain, it's almost time for me to say goodbye. Santa Maria. Please help me. My friends are in the forest west of here. If you could, please tell them what happened to me. Yeah, alright. Like, congratulations, dude. You had something valuable and you worked it to death. You're pretty much an idiot. That makes zero financial sense. I hope you are poor as fuck. Huh? Osbel's holding the white elephant prisoner? Huh? Osbel's holding the white elephant prisoner? Are you serious? Everyone, we need to save the white elephant. We must take Osbel down. Trumpet! Sound your trumpet! Down with Osbel! Down with Osbel! Sound your trumpet! The elephant stampeded towards Osbel's estate. I raced after them, and what I saw when I got there was... Oh, hell yeah. Thank you so much! Form a fucking union! Thank you for telling us about our friend when he so desperately needed help. I think Osbel got what was coming to him. Thanks to you, the white elephant's life was spared. You have our gratitude. And let me tell you something that may be of interest to you in return. Osbel was a collector of rare journals. If you search through the rubble, I'm sure you'll be able to find one of them. We shoved the rest up his ass.
I want to be bad! I said, sure some space ponies! I'm making gravy without the lumps!
He got what he fucking deserved. It's nice to see one of these end well. There are a lot of notebooks and journals in the wreckage. Upon closer inspection, I found the Journal of the Elephant Siblings. I obtained the Journal of the Elephant Siblings. Osbel, blinded by his pursuit of profits, ended up being killed by the elephant. Oh, we're not beating around the bush. He's fucking dead. You stepped out for 2 minutes to grab a drink, and in the meantime, we went over to the forest and let the other elephants know what was happening. And, they led a revolution. Those who do not stop to think of the well-being of others will not prosper for very long. But it would be foolish to think there won't be another person like Osbel who shows up eventually. From what I heard, the elephants went back to their forest, and never showed themselves to another human again. The moral of the story is, beat the rich to death with your giant feet. Chapter 7, Ghost the Cellist. I think we actually read this one in school one year, if this is the one I'm thinking of. Music really is wonderful. I'm looking forward to the Ihatovo Music Festival. I came to Ihatovo to see the music festival. Actually got made into a Ghibli film. Overtly a parable of capitalist cruelty. It sure as hell is. Like, that one was not subtle. I think there was room for interpretation in the Fox and the Willow one. Like, honestly, all of them seemed Like they would not be able to hold down a relationship, bluntly put. But that one was not fucking subtle about, you know, the rich will exploit you at your own cost. Your only hope is to band together and overthrow them. I'll wow the crowd with my amazing voice at the music festival. La 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 la. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's really good. Isao Takada prior to founding Ghibli. Well, we count, Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind as a Ghibli movie, even though it wasn't quite Ghibli yet. Did you know the stove cat got its name because it sleeps inside of stoves? I didn't know that, but I kind of assumed. La 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 la! My pitch is perfect! It's a dangerous thing to do if the stove is like, think about this 1930s-ish technology. I'm picturing, like, stone ovens with a fire in the back. It doesn't seem more dangerous than sleeping on the hearth. But it is still, you know, dangerous. I would imagine. A bread oven's not a place you want to be loafing around. It's almost time for the music festival, isn't it? Mr. Ghost will perform in the Venusian band for the concert. He's our cello teacher. You found the 5th journal, huh? Well, I'll be. Color me impressed, you've been working hard. I sure have. Recently, Mr. Ghost hasn't been able to play the cello all that well. Yeah, I think I actually read this in, middle school or high school or something. I think I read a translation of this. Let's see, we know that the band plays in here. The mood is absolutely perfect with this romantic film playing here. Yeah, here's the romance movie. Let's check in back. Authorized personnel only. I can't go in this door either. It's about time to start getting ready for the music festival. This theater is going to be used for the Ihatovo Music Festival. Okay, well... Alright, let's check out the information center. Why are you booing me? I was right. Ihatovo City Hall. Oh, it's the City Hall, okay. Did you happen to hear the Venusian band's performance? They say Mr. Ghosh has been performing rather poorly on the cello. Okay, let's check in with Stove Cat. The cat who sleeps in stoves. cold coming on, Meow. You should be careful, too. I've got news for you, Meow. I heard Kenji often visit Mr. Gosha's house, Meow. Where's his house? I don't know, personally. I haven't got that information in, Meow. Alright, I guess let's wander around town and see if we can find his house. The cinema won't be showing any films during the music festival. That's a shame. We only got to see 2 movies. I've never been to the cinema, not even once. Can you take me, please? No. Suffer. Mr. Osbel was trampled by an elephant? What was an elephant even doing there? Elephants sure can be scary when they're mad. And what an elephant was doing in his pajamas, I'll never know. Nobody lives here. This house has been empty for the entire game. Maybe I'm gonna move in here at the end of the game. Yo, free house. Hello, Fire Whiskers. You missed a group of elephants beating a rich man to death. It was great. Nothing says fall like a music festival, right? I would think, like, leaves falling from the trees, but sure. Now we're looking for the home of a cellist. My mom's at the top of her game. She's gonna try to win the competition. The stove cat's fur is black because he likes to sleep inside of stoves. His natural fur might actually be really beautiful. Okay, maybe it is more dangerous than I had previously imagined. The Ihatovo Agricultural School will be closed for a while. Dr. Kubo is conducting new research over at the Volcanic Research Facility, so I've heard. I guess he kinda has to now. Yeah, Stove Cat sleeps in stoves. The Stove Cat is always being picked on by one of its co-workers, the Calico Cat. Why is there suddenly, like, cat drama? You want to know the name of the orchestra playing at the cinema? It's the Venusian Band. They're regulars at the Ihatovo Music Festival, and they're aiming to win the competition this year, too. Where does this solo player live, though? Have you heard anything about the Venusian Band? They're the only professional band in this town. You hear them performing at the cinema. Are there amateur bands in this town? Well, well, welcome to my cocktail bar. It's almost time for the music festival, huh? I heard Mr. Goshen, the Venusian Band, is one of Kenji's journals. You wanna know where he lives? He lives at the watermill on the outskirts of the village. I decided to pay a visit to Mr. Gosha's house. Oh, alright, okay. I wasn't expecting that. There's one major landmark on this map we haven't visited, so there's at least 2 more chapters. Mr. Ghosh hasn't been practicing the cello at all these days. Is it cello or cello? It doesn't seem like there would be an H in it. There's a chrysanthemum here. Should I take it? Hey, free chrysanthemum flower. It's cello? That seems strange. Mr. Ghosh? Ah, the cello player. He's up ahead. He lives at the watermill. You're looking for Kenji? I used to see him visit Mr. Ghosh all the time, but I haven't seen him around lately. I heard the cuckoo bird that Mr. Ghosh used to practice with got sick. He used to practice with a bird. Okay. It's short for violoncello. I guess if you give somebody a violoncello, they'll take a mile. Oh, here's the sick bird. I am a cuckoo bird. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. It hurts. Well, we'll have to cure this bird. There's a chrysanthemum here. I don't need it. You don't mean to, yeah, the thick bird. I mean, it's adorable in bed like that. Mr. Ghosh's cello sounds terrible, but it feels a little lonely around here with things so quiet. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. Birdie ball ball. Ball birdie ball. Ball ball birdie. Birdie birdie ball ball ball. Oh. That clip just lasts so long. Mr. Ghosh isn't here. Mr. Ghosh used to practice playing the cello with the animals in his house. But ever since the cuckoo bird got sick, all the animals, like the mouse and the raccoon dog, stopped coming to visit. Mr. Ghosh hasn't been the same ever since. There's a wooden box here. If only the cuckoo bird could get better again. Immediately calls it cello. Look, I've been saying cello. I've been trying to anyway. I'm just not very good at pronunciation. I'm tired. It gets hard searching medicinal herbs when you get to be my age. Yeah, raccoon dog is another term for tanuki, so. I'm a mouse. My friend the cuckoo bird hurt its throat, squeak. I feel sorry for the cuckoo bird, squeak. Well, we found a mouse. You're no Sherry, but you'll do. This could lead to excellence or serious injury, one or the other. Can I give the chrysanthemum to the cuckoo? Can I face the cuckoo? I am a cuckoo bird. Okay. Nope, just Thornus. I'll just make you sing like 500 times in a row. Mr. Good. Oh, the cello player. He's up ahead. He lives at the watermill. Okay, he's, yeah, he may live at the watermill, but he's not there right now, so... Maybe he's in the city? Let's try the cat again. You need medicine for a sore throat, meow? Just a moment, please. It's possible to make some medicine out of the chrysanthemum, meow. Chrysanthemums grow beside the river, meow. I have a chrysanthemum. Am I not holding it? Okay, this cat is just not a trained medical doctor. Stove cat cannot prescribe medication legally. A cello player is called a cellist. Are portal players called that too? Apparently, the Venusian band is at the cinema now. They're practicing for their upcoming performance. Okay. Let me get him this flower, and maybe maybe he can make medication out of it. That's all for today! It's locked. I can just barge in! Nope, that's the tuba guy. The cello's timing is off. Tra-la-la, ta-ta-ta. We'll start again from that point. Let's begin. Damn! God damn it, I just can't play it right! We're professionals! If we go out there and lose to amateurs, it might cost us all our careers! What should we do? We don't stand a chance of winning at this rate. I'm trying to give you medicine. Medicine-y stuff. No, you're preoccupied with your cello. Cello. I wonder if a performance like that will be enough to win the competition. What do you think? You're not actually asking me what I think, you're just ending the conversation. It might be a good idea to get someone else to play the cello. The only problem is that nobody else knows how to play it. Sick burn against the cellists out there. All, I guess, one of you. He just can't play. Okay. We're gonna figure out how to process this medicine into medicine. I mean, this flower into medicine. Maybe they can help me at the, Royal Canadian Centre. I mean, the RC place. Recently, Mr. Ghost hasn't been able to play the cello all that well. Found the 5th journal. You'll be color you impressed. Cool. Give me an impressed color crayon. This place has an upstairs? Oh shit! Mr. Ghost hasn't been playing the cello all that well these days. I'm never gonna stop doing that, apparently. Mixed medicines out of chrysanthemums. There was that old lady who was talking about, like, not being able to find medicinal herbs. Maybe she can help me. Boop, 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 boop. Not this way. It was across the bridge and over. Okay. Oh? Is that a chrysanthemum you've got there? You want some medicine? I'll trade you some of the medicine I make for that. Just hand over the chrysanthemum and I won't have to kill you. I handed over the chrysanthemum, fearing for my life. Hold on a minute. There you go, it's all yours. I love making medicine, but searching for medicinal herbs have been such a pain these days. Come again if you need anything else. I obtained the throat medicine. Does the medicine work? Ma'am, please, I'm just standing here. Alright, let's get this to that bird. Honestly, chrysanthemums looks fine to me. I gave it the throat medicine. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Cuckoo, cuckoo. I'm better. I feel better. I'll go over to sing Do, re, mi for Mr. Gauche. Thank you. Let's go back to where he's working and let Gauche know that, you know, things should be okay. From what little I remember of the story, from, like, when I read it in high school, Gauche is just kind of naturally terrible at playing the cello. And one day the bird starts visiting him and they start playing together and he gets a little better. And, like, the mouse shows up and the mouse is sick. And its mother is like, well, can my mouse lay in your cello while you practice? And the mouse gets into the cello and he practices and the mouse comes out cured. And the tanuki shows up and does something or other. And then he, like, goes out to play at the cinema and he's, like, the best player they've ever heard. But he can't believe that it's all the applause is really for him, so he just kind of laughs it off and leaves. And the story ends with him staring at the sunset, wondering if he's really as good as people say he is. Or something. Or, like, if he could ever be as good as, like, nature is at existing, or some damn thing. It's been a long time since I read the story, obviously. They are done practice. A professional band can't let victory slip right through their fingers. Gauche isn't very good at playing the cello, is he? If the Venusian band doesn't win the competition, Mr. Gauche is going to be kicked out of the band. All the band members headed back home. Mr. Gauche, I believe he went home too. Okay. I think either it's starting to get late, or this river is starting to get orange with industrial runoff. And I choose to believe that it's starting to get late. Anyway, let's go chase this dude down. Oh, yeah, it's late. It's night. Night has fallen. Thump, thump, thump. I'm a raccoon dog pup! Hey, is there really such a thing as raccoon dog soup? I hope not. I'd like to eat some raccoon dog soup. Okay, I don't really know what to say to that. Everyone came back, Squeak! I'm so happy, Squeak! Thump, thump, thump. I'm a raccoon dog. I'm glad the cuckoo bird is feeling better now, ain't you? Wonderful, just wonderful, thump, thump, thump. These being tanukis, you know exactly what instrument they're playing here. Mr. Ghost started practicing. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. How's that? Pretty good, huh? Don't interfere with my practice. The fall night passed by, along with the timbre of Mr. Ghosh's cello. And today is the day of the Ihatovo Music Festival. I guess we're heading out to the city. I want to stop in and see the cat. I want to stop in and say hi to Stove Cat before we go in. I think Stove Cat is my favorite NPC. Ah, welcome. You're not Stove Cat. The Stove Cat hasn't come to work yet. Oh, well, okay. Stove Cat's sick too? It's gonna be hard for the Venusian band to take first prize this time. I hope Stove Cat is okay. My freeloading Stove Cat got sick. The poor thing's shivering in front of the stove now. Oh, man. Can I get medicine for Stove Cat? Ugh, it's painful, meow. My cold's getting even worse. I can't even move, meow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some, medicine for Stove Cat, I think. So the cello. I mean, that's how it worked in the story. I don't know if it works here. Chrysanthemum! I can't have any more chrysanthemum. I can't get any more medicine. Okay. Alright, let's hope the performance is healing then. The Venusian band won the competition. Oh, I guess we don't get to hear it. Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for keeping you waiting. Enjoy this encore performance by one of the members of the Venusian band who won the competition. Here is Mr. Ghosh performing solo. Take it away, sir! Are you ready to rumble? Oh. I know nothing about cello playing, but that sounded technically complex. I'm impressed. Mr. Ghosh's solo performance was impressive. All of that practice had paid off. Ghosh had finally been accepted by everyone as a cellist. The day after the festival, the whole town was quiet, so I decided to go for a walk. That was pretty good, I have to admit. That was... like, if you told me that that was a professional performance, just sort of synthy, I'd believe you. I can't even move, you know? No, he's still laid up. Dude, go home and take care of your cat, please. Okay, hello there. I was waiting for you. I have a letter from Mr. Ghosh. Here you are. It was addressed to me from Mr. Ghosh. I'm heading off on a trip now. Feel free to take everything I've left behind in my room. It's all yours. Thank you so much for your help. I bid you farewell until we meet again. Ghosh. I opened the wooden box and took a peek inside. It was filled with a bunch of junk and a single journal. I took a look at the journal. It was bound in cloth, and it was clearly one of Genji's journals. I obtained the cloth-bound journal. That sunny day in the fall, Mr. Ghosh went on a sudden trip, taking only the cello he loved to play. Where he had gone is anyone's guess. Okay. So, this looks like the last place on the world map. Yeah, covered in snow. This is gonna be the last location on the map. Yeah, he cares about exactly one thing, and that's getting a hold of your journals. That's it. You cannot trust this man with anything else. Ah, we started the society... Oh, wait, what's playing at the movies? Something used to be posted here. It's locked. Oh, I guess they closed down. For like, the winter, anyway. But yeah, dude only cares about journals. Just the one thing. Me? I'm the guy who's always walking between my house and the cinema. My freeloading cat got sick and had an unexcused absence at the office. I guess my stove cat's really getting hassled about it now. Employment. This, too, is a critique of capitalism. I suppose there's pure white snow piling up in the snow-covered village as we speak. Cold days like this bring back memories. Kenji took me to a snow-covered village. You found another journal, that's fantastic. You just need to get one more and you'll have all 7. Hang in there, okay? By the way, Dr. Kubo is back in town now. He should have some information for you. I think you should go and see him. Okay. You want to go to the snow-covered village? There aren't many people who know the way there. Me? I haven't got a clue. Anyway, it sounds like Snowcat's fine, but Stove Cat. Let's see if he's... I hate winter. It's so cold. Let's stop in and see if he's, The others at the office won't listen to anything I say now, meow. Someone started spreading rumors about me while I took some time off, meow. They made up the most terrible rumors about me. But I'll keep trying hard for the sake of my positively wonderful friends, meow. Are those the same friends who are spreading rumors about you? Okay. Stovecat's just having a life. I hear the cat office is a real mess right now. They're doing their best, okay? Hey, Doc. Hey, you there! How have you been? Since things have finally calmed down over at the Volcanic Research Facility, I came back here as well. I was told you had something you wanted to... By the way, have you heard of the Galactic Railroad? What? You have? Oh, I see! I have a little free time now. I was thinking of doing a bit of research about the Galactic Railroad, one of the local myths here in Ihatovo. Doesn't it sound interesting? What? You'd like to take a trip on the Galactic Railroad? Well, then it's worth looking into. Come join me again if you'd like. I think I'll be able to tell you all about the fruits of my research. Okay, oh, no, just same thing. Alright, well, it sounds like we might spend a night on the Galactic Railroad at some point soon. Dr. Kubo has returned to the Ihatovo Agricultural School. Somehow, Dr. Kubo returned. The winters in Ihatovo may get cold, but I love them anyway. Somebody in town knows how to get to this village. Now the winter's really kicking in. Wow, it's cold. Deadly ice dome going up. Nothing beats spending the winter somewhere that's warm. That's valid. Sometimes they're red and sometimes they're dark. But when I see all the clouds together throughout the sky, I long to relive my days beyond the northern mountains, there in that snow-covered village. The snowy landscape is breathtaking. You should go and see for yourself. It's just beyond the mountains. I decided to pay a visit to the snow-covered village. Okay. Let's go check out the snowy village. We may run a little long. I have the feeling that after this last journal, we're going to be very close to the end game. So we may run a little bit long tonight. But I think we're going to finish this out tonight, too. I can't enter the snow, it's too thick. Okay. So, what's here? They call this place the Snow-Covered Village. Is it because it's covered by snow? It's been a while since I've seen a visitor from outside this village. Am I gonna get to go to the hot springs or something? The village of the foxes. I heard it's near this village, but I've never been there before. Run, foxes, run! I've only been to the village of the foxes once. They were all very kind to me. Run, foxes! God, get out of the story! I'm Shiro. The foxes in our village haven't tricked anybody. I'm Kaneko. We're good friends with the foxes. I am Shiro and Kaneko's grandma. The kids say the foxes don't trick anybody. I'm Shiro and Kaneko's older brother. Shiro and Kaneko are good friends of Kanzaburo. Okay. Yeah! I see everybody has the same alarm bells going off. Like, oh shit! Foxes run! Oh, here's a shrine. Old school shrine, too. I'm Kanzaburo. My, I'm impressed you're able to talk with me even as an adult. Well, he looks very polite. Nice suit. Maybe they trample a greedy entrepreneur to death. I would not object. I'm Seisaku. Ah, that hits the spot. Cold days are the best days to drink. Oh, there's some delicious-looking dumplings on the ground here. Wanna eat some too? I'll pass on the ground dumplings, thanks. What? You don't want to eat something I recommended? More for me, I guess. When I eat a dumpling, I just pop it right in my mouth. Munch, munch. Blech. Ugh, that tasted horrible. It actually turned out to be horse poop that was shaped like a dumpling. Okay. Let's barbecue these shanks. Yeah, I felt bad about doing this briefly, and then I didn't anymore. I have no idea what that is in reaction to, or what that could possibly mean in this context. We can't chat with Kanzaburo any further than that. I guess we just head out? It was just a... okay. That's valid.
Where
I decided...
have you been all this time?
Driving this streetcar.
I decided to head back to the city of Ihatovo. The snow-covered village was such a beautiful place. Where should I go today? Maybe I could pay the Stove Cat a visit. I wonder what he's doing at the cat office now. I decided to go and see the Stove Cat. Alright. Apparently, even the in-game protagonist has decided Stove Cat best NPC. MVP Stove Cat. Sob, sob. The Stove Cat's doing nothing but crying. The other cats have a sullen look on their face, not saying anything. What happened with Stove Cat? Did Stove Cat get fired? What the fuck? How disappointing, Stove Cat. I honestly liked you, but you were trying to get me thrown out of the office. I did nothing of the sort. Like I'd ever believe you again. Aw, man, Stove Cat's got some shit going down at the office. Fucking office politics. I believe in you, Stove Cat. You can get a better job than this. Maybe you can become a baker. try at the human office and see if they have a job for Stovecat or something. The village of the Foxes is linked to the snow-covered village by a secret path. Why don't you try looking for it? Okay, I could go do that instead. I guess Stovecat is just gonna have a bad night. I'm Tamon. This isn't the first time we've met, is it? We've met somewhere before, haven't we? I just can't remember where. I was drinking with Susaku last night. Some fox found us getting drunk and used it as an opportunity to make fools out of the both of us. Okay. Are we just, like, in for it now? Are we declaring war on Foxkind? What's happening here? Seisaku. I think he was down here? Seisaku's been making a fuss about how the foxes tricked him. Kanzaburo, the white fox, will take you to his village if you ask him. Oh, well, that's nice. Kanzaburo, the white fox, takes the people he likes to his village. Every fox in the village of the foxes keeps their word. Shiro and Kaneko are saying they'll go to the village of the foxes. Okay. Anyone 12 and up isn't allowed in the village of the foxes. I'm 12 now, so I'm not allowed inside. Given the whole conversation thing, that makes sense. Adults don't seem able to talk to animals in these stories. I'm Seisaku, man, I had one hell of a day yesterday. I was getting drunk in an empty field when some fox bastard tricked me and my friend into eating horse shit. If I recall, your friend did that on his own. I'm not gonna let that fox get away with this. I set up a trap, but I haven't caught anything yet. Well, we're gonna have to find that trap, and there'll probably be a dead fox in it, and everything will go straight to hell. Let's see if we can find the shrine. Why? Because these were stories written in the 1930s in Japan. Or, you know, earlier than that. You want me to take you to our village? Adults aren't allowed. Please just leave. Oh. I mean, I didn't get tricked into eating poo. Help me! My leg got stuck in a trap that was buried in the snow. Could you call for someone who can release the trap? There is one person, there are like 2 people in this town I trust. Maybe 3. A fox pup has been taken. We have to save them. I'm gonna go and save the fox pup too. Let's see if this works out. It's pretty easy to remove a trap once you know how it works. You're the traveler who found me stuck in the trap. Thank you very much. Shiro, Kanko, I'll be waiting for you in our village. Well, I'll be seeing you. And with that, the foxpup headed off. I'm glad the fox didn't really get hurt. Same here. Yeah, those are some SNES Pilot Wings tile phases, but... honestly, if I have a complaint about this game, it's that the art is kind of merely okay. Like, it's good, but it's not great. Thank you so much for saving my friend. I was thinking of inviting you to our winter assembly tomorrow. For today, you should get rested up at the hotel. We'll meet again tomorrow. I was invited to the Fox's winter assembly. Cool. Let's just hope they're still here tomorrow. Today, the winter assembly will be held in the village of the Foxes. I decided to head out. An assembly of foxes. Isn't it like... you put them together out of Lego or something? They just kind of click together? Okay, where exactly do we... I guess we should start at the shrine? The day has come. Let's head to the village of the Foxes. Our village is just beyond the forest. Come with me. I need to prepare for the assembly, so I'll go on ahead. I'll meet up with you later. Is he talking assembly like a school assembly, maybe? Welcome to our village. Nobody here? Somebody here? Everyone is up ahead at the school for the winter assembly. It is a school assembly. I haven't been to one of those in decades. I'm old. Why am I so old? The winter's so fun, isn't it? Oh, what a surprise! A full-grown human talking to me. Wow! A fully grown human? You're the one who helped my child. I truly thank you for what you've done. I'm the foxpup you and the others saved. Thanks for your help. The winter assembly is one of the things we foxes look forward to the most. I currently live in New England. So glad you could make it. Relax and enjoy yourself. Ah, that was fun. The winter's so fun, huh? Everyone, listen. Today there's one more visitor here with Shiro and Kanko. We've prepared a special dumpling for this visitor to show him how we feel about him. We'd like him to eat it. Please, eat this dumpling. You know what? I'm gonna do it. They haven't been a dick to me yet. I mustered up all the courage I had and took a bite of the dumpling. It tasted incredibly delicious. This concludes tonight's winter assembly, everyone. There is something I would like you all to take to heart. This fully grown human, without drinking a single drop of liquor, has eaten what we have made. I hope that as you all grow older, you will also become the sorts of adult that tell no lies and feel no envy. I also hope that one day our poor reputation as foxes will be forgotten. That is all. Thank you. That was a wonderful winter assembly. There is one last thing I'd like to give you. What Kanzaburo handed me was one of Kenji's journals. I obtained the Journal of Weathering the Rain. At long last, I had obtained the 7th journal. Someone who came to our village earlier left it behind. It belongs to you humans, so I feel I should return it to one of your kind. Please, take it with you. Take care on your way back. The foxes in that village were all the honest sort. It made me long for a day when humans and animals might live closer together in harmony. I left the snow-colored village behind, stomping my way back through the snow. Yeah, final chapter, Night on the Galactic Railroad. So we are almost done. That was an interesting chapter. Yeah, this has been a lot to chew over. Story-wise. Oh, there you are. I have a letter for you from Kenji. I looked at the letter he had shown me. It said as follows. Have you gathered my 7 journals? If you have them all, then please come to the place marked on the map I've included with this letter. Thank you, Shiteri, for showing up. It may be hard for you to understand why, but it should be clear to you once you arrive. I obtained the map. So, I'll finally get to meet Kenji and give him these 7 journals. I looked at the place marked on the map and decided to go there. Before I leave, we're checking in on Stove Cat. The cat office has been shut down. Ihatovo Bureau of Animals. Corruption in the cat office! You want to know about the cat office? The cats closed it down, citing some irreconcilable differences. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully now Stovecat can find somewhere better to work. Somewhere that isn't up his ass. The farmers worked hard from the spring to the fall so everyone can make it through the winter like this. Man, it's freezing outside. It's like a paradise indoors, though. Alright. I guess I'm not gonna get to say goodbye to Stovecat. He's somewhere. I hope he's alright wherever he is. The Wheel of the Afterlife. Oh. There's something written on this strange stone pillar. Should I read it? This is the Wheel of the Afterlife. If you pray here while spinning the stone wheel, your wish will be granted. Whatever wheel used to be here has been removed from the pillar, and it doesn't seem to be anywhere nearby. Oh, okay. I went to the place that was marked on the map, but I couldn't find Kenji there. Well, there's only a few named characters in this game. Let's try the doctor. Hey, you! I found out more about the Galactic Railroad. It was a lot of work, but I uncovered a lot more than I thought I would. I was really eager to talk with you about everything. The first thing I should say is that the Galactic Railroad isn't a complete loop. It's a one-way track. According to the records, no one has boarded the Galactic Railroad has ever returned. Do you understand what it means to board the Galactic Railroad? Yes, it means you'll never be able to come back. And it said you can't board the train here in the third dimension. I read something in an old book which told of a vehicle that could pass through galaxies in the fourth dimension. Whoever rides the train is essentially gone. They will become a part of the fourth dimension. We can infer the fourth dimension possesses a nature that is completely different from our own dimension. Deeper in the old archive of Ihatovo, I found something else written. There is only one way to reach the fourth dimension. The only way to get there is to spin the wheel of the afterlife. According to this book, you must first find the wheel of the afterlife. It is a pathway to another world. The mystery of the wheel of the afterlife has been solved. What? You found where the wheel of the afterlife was, but there wasn't any wheel on it? I see. Well, that is troubling. What's next, then? Maybe it'd be a good idea to consult with Fazello about it. He's good at putting things together. He might just know how to make that wheel. Alright, let's go talk to Fazello. I'm gonna miss this game's soundtrack a lot. And you know, this game really is kind of ahead of its time. Nowadays, there are all kinds of games made in RPG Maker where you just walk around, you just explore, you just find things. This was new territory in 1993. You want me to make you a wheel of the afterlife? Who told you I could do that, Dr. Kubo? Huh. Sorry, I can't make it. I'm not good at carving sculptures. Someone well-versed in folklore might be able to tell you more. But who would know anything about a pillar of the afterlife? It beats me. Well-versed in folklore? The poet guy? Yeah, I'm gonna try for the poet. I always forget you have to actually push the button to enter a door. Hey, it sure is winter, yeah? It's so cold. Stove Cat? It just up and disappeared. Maybe it headed back to the countryside. I feel sorry for the Stove Cat, don't you? Moving on, I guess. Stove Cat, you will be missed. That's not the poet's office. My dad is the finest poet in Ihatovo. You'd like me to tell you about the Wheel of the Afterlife? Sure, I'll tell you what I know. It's a local traditional ornament that dates way back. It's a tool used to communicate with one's ancestors. Some also speculate it was used to open a passage to another world. This was done by spinning the wheel held aloft by the pillar. You know, I actually have one here with me. This wheel was taken from the pillar north of Ihatovo. The poet took out the wheel of the afterlife. So the poet was the one who had the wheel. I told him about the situation. I see. You need this wheel to meet with Kenji and give him his journals? If that's the case, I suppose I have no choice. You may take it with you. And with that, the poet handed me the wheel of the afterlife. We are a very dedicated delivery person. On the other hand, it's a choice between, like, staying alive or riding the space train through the fourth dimension. Space train. Fourth dimension. Oops. No, I'm good. The wheel. I held it in my hands. I attached the wheel to the pillar. I prayed silently for the path to the fourth dimension to open. When I awoke, I was in a town I had never seen before. Welcome to the Galactic Station Hotel. Oh, it's you? It's been a while. Have you been? Seems you arrived here before Kenji did. He should be here soon. Just give him some time. Okay. Oh, alright. Did you find all the journals? Oh, you did? Now all you need to do is meet with Kenji, huh? There are distinct vibes here, yeah. I got sick. I felt really bad, then I felt like I was drifting off. When I came to, I was here. I wonder what happened to my cedar trees. Yeah, I mean, the Galactic Railroad, I only vaguely remember it, but I definitely remember it as a thinly veiled nod to the afterlife. So, Oh, hey. How you doing? Good evening! It's a beautiful night, isn't it? By the way, did you happen to find the journal I hid under the orchard grass? I'm glad to hear that. I had told you there was something I wanted to give you. It was the journal with a note symbol. But I wasn't able to give it to you after what happened to me. I'm glad you were able to obtain it because I had intended to give it to you. Oh. Okay, yeah. Thanks. Still, he's got a nice book collection now. When I came to, I found myself here. What a strange town this is. Why is it so dark in this town, and why am I even here? I think these are just generic NPCs. I don't recognize them as, like, named people. People we've learned the names of. It's been a while since I've seen you. I never expected we'd meet in a place like this. And I feel like it's been a very long time since we met. This is the guy who blew up in the volcano. You want to know what I plan to do now? That's a good question. I don't really know. There are other people here too, people just like me. Okay. There's no way to leave this town. I've looked all over and I can't find any way out. What sort of place is this? I didn't expect this to turn into, like, Silent Hill right before the ending, you know? It kinda did. I fell unconscious after I got stampeded by those elephants. And when I woke up, I was here. It seems like I left a very precious journal back at home. Oh, the name of the journal? It was the Journal of the Elephant Siblings. I must say, this is a strange town. There's nowhere to go all day long. Alright. Oh yeah, they made it very clear that he was dead. He was fucking dead. He was completely dead. He's flat. No saving him. I'm Heiji. Ah, you're the one who... Huh, you wanna know what I've been doing since I left town? You really wanna know? I just went from place to place, living off the land. I ended up catching typhoid fever. I was in a lot of pain and I thought I was done for. Till the pain suddenly went away. Next thing I knew, I was here. Why am I here, you ask? I have no idea. Terminally incurious. Hey, did you want to, like, apologize about the tree thing, maybe? I like this town. Oh, okay. I think that's everybody in town. This place is a little gloomy, but it's also rather relaxing here. Strange feeling. Maybe Kenji's at the station now. You've come a long way. Nice to meet you. I am Kenji Miyazawa. It was him, Kenji Miyazawa, the man who wrote the 7 journals, standing right in front of me. I finally got to meet him. So, you collected all the journals? That's so. You've brought all 7 journals here with you. Well done. I handed the 7 journals to Kenji. This is quite a mysterious place, isn't it? This city doesn't exist anywhere in the world. It exists in a rift between the world that you know and another world that you do not. The people here, they're here to board the Galactic Railroad, which will take them to the place they must go. I must also take my place on the Galactic Railroad as well. It's about time to go. Yeah, no Stovecat here. Stovecat is apparently fine. I hoped he would be. This is the Galactic Station. The train will be departing on the Galactic Railroad shortly. May I see your ticket, please? Kenji showed him the 7 journals. Oh, this is... Please go on ahead. You two there, may I see your ticket, please? The Shellfire, maybe? Your ticket, please. But I didn't have any ticket. You can't ride on the Galactic Railroad without a ticket. I unconsciously began searching through my pockets. I found a ticket. I'm not sure when it got put in there, but I had a strangely shaped ticket in my pocket. I obtained the Galactic Railroad ticket. Oh, alright. I held it in my hands. I showed him the ticket. This is... The station attendant looked nervous. Go ahead. You're free to go through. This is the train on the Galactic Railroad. I'm boarding this train to meet with someone. I'd like to ask you a few questions before I go. Is there anyone you'd like to meet? Someone you're unable to meet? Stealth Cat? Would you like to go on a journey? Would you like to see a world that's never been seen before? Yeah. That's so. Perhaps you'd like to travel along with me on the Galactic Railroad. Man, you see some wild shit. Okay, man, I can do this. I had a feeling you'd say that. Let's go then. I'm betting that something amazing lies in store for us ahead. We're finally about to go somewhere, huh? Where is this train going? Before we stop at the Southern Cross, do you think there'll be time to walk around at Alberio? I'll head on the Galactic Railroad to the farthest reaches of the stars. I'll be able to gaze out at the stars? Without any telescope at all. Of all the things that get me emotional, it's that line. Why are you two identical? Oh no, I forgot my canteen. And my sketchbook. It doesn't matter. I'm heading to Cygnus Station. I'll be able to see the Swan of the Stars. I love that constellation. We're all on a trip in the Galactic Railroad, going as far as we can go. With Kenji's 7 journals and that special ticket of yours, we can go anywhere here in the 4th dimension. And let's go everywhere. What awaits us at the end of the Galactic Railroad? Suppose we'll find out together. The Galactic Railroad train sounded its whistle and lifted us all up into the sky. I held my breath as I gazed out the window. I knew at that moment the feeling of soaring straight through outer space. I don't want to take away from the gravity of this moment. But I want to let you guys in on an embarrassing little secret. I had some spicy ramen earlier, and there was still some chili oil on my fingers, I think. And I got very emotional over that fox's last line, and I am in mild pain now. This too is the pain of living. But it's worth it. Every moment is worth it. And the rest. Stovecat doesn't get a credit. Justice for Stovecat. Well. That was a beautiful thing, I think. It was certainly something. I confess I generally prefer my RPGs with a little more exploration, a little more combat, a little more things to do, but this was really powerful, and it was so different from anything else happening on the console at that time. I really don't know if anybody had done a sort of RPG adventure game hybrid of this sort at that time, at that particular time of year, 1993. If they have, I want to play it. And this looks like it just, does it just stop here? Nope, there it goes, back to the title. So that was Ihatovo Monogatari. Here's the box art. There will be no vote for this time period. Tomorrow, if I choose to stream tomorrow, we're going to be playing a goofy winter-themed hidden object game. I haven't decided which one yet. If I don't choose to stream tomorrow, then I will see you on Saturday. I had to check. See you on Saturday, where I will be streaming more Wild Arms. We're gonna have fun with that. Whenever I do stream again, it will be a hidden object game special. We're gonna be playing through 3 of them. And after that, I'm hoping that we will be sort of after Christmas or right around Christmas, and I intend to do a sort of end of year special. Just talking about, you know, what we've done, what will come on the horizon, maybe some sneak previews of games that might be up and coming. And from there, we will, you know, sort of... I'm planning to discount the hell out of the redeem a game feature, the suggest a game feature. I'm planning to drop that down to like 100 channel points. So if you have any suggestions, save up. And of course we're rating the Warm Fuzzy Game Room, which is back to Metamorphosis. Hot damn. I've been looking forward to that. Okay. So we're going over there. Good night, everybody. And I hope you take something home from this experience.